All right, Shalom. First off, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, double honors to our apostles and elders, and Shalom to all the Akim out there preaching his word in truth and sincerity. And his lesson pretty much was inspired when I was watching the Apostle Gabar video on entitled Unbridled Lust Luxury, basically lusting over money. All right, the recent sit down he just did. And the first scripture I'm going to get is Sirach 26, verse 4. Whether a man be rich or poor, if he have a good heart towards the Lord, he shall at all times rejoice with a cheerful countenance. And that's right, man. Because it says, if you have a good heart towards the Lord, all right, meaning your heart, when it talks about your heart in the scriptures, it's talking about your mind. So if you have a righteous mind towards Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, you will understand that it's this balance at the end of the day. You're going to have your times where you get a lot of money, all right, and you're going to have times where you don't have a lot of money, where you're barely getting by, yet you have your daily bread, as the scriptures say, because that's all you're really promised at the end of the day in the scriptures. Anything you get extra than that is really just the Lord blessing you with extra, and that's all it is. So sometimes you might get more, sometimes you might get less, but it's all according to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai's will. All right. And then on top of that, you will understand that the Lord is about balance. So being in His truth in general, you're not going to get a lot of wins on this side, or any wins at that. You should expect to take nothing but losses, because the Lord, when He was here, He wasn't He wasn't just stunting on everybody having a lot of money and whatnot. He was taking losses, man. All right, and He took the big loss, all right, so to speak, when He had to go on the cross. All right, He didn't want to do that. He prayed to the Father, but He had to go through it. All right, but the balance is that he's on the right hand of Yahweh. All right, and the Lord gave him rulership over the kingdom, man. All right, and over everything else. So that was the balance to that, and there's gonna be a balance to us. All right, like the scriptures say, um, they who seek their life shall lose it, and they who lose their life for my name's sake shall find it. All right, so there's a balance, man. Balance to everything. All right, and the next scripture I was gonna get was Proverbs 11:1. A false balance is abomination to the Lord, but a just weight is His delight. So you can't expect for it to be just one-sided all the time. Like, expect for yourself to be doing good financially 24/7. You're going to be having times where you're doing bad. All right, because how's that balanced if you just always balling out of control? You got bands on bands, or just, it wouldn't be balanced either if you're just dirt broke poor all the time. So it's going to be a balance in there. Like, the Lord's not going to let you, like the scriptures say that Apostle Gabar was referring to. All right, what Paul said, don't basically keep you in the middle. Don't let you get too poor, and don't let you get too rich. All right, don't get too poor, at least you curse the Lord, and get too rich, at least you forget the Lord. All right, not quoting it verbatim. So the Lord creates a balance. You're gonna have times where you're getting it, and times where you don't really have as much. So it's just balance at the end of the day. And I can speak for myself personally. I have times like that as well. It'll be certain times where I'm making a lot of money or whatnot, right? But I don't let that corrupt me or anything, or worship the money. I just acknowledge the fact that I'm just getting money right at this time. So I'll deal with it accordingly. And then I have times where I'm getting the money enough to get by and pay my bills, and not really so-called extra money to go splurge or whatever you want to do with your money. And I'm still cool with that. Either way, at the end of the day, as long as like the scriptures say, as long as I got my daily bread, I'm cool. All right, I got the word, and I got a roof over my head, so that's all that matters, man. All right. At the end of the day, I got the comforter right here. All right, this word. That's why it says in the first scripture I got that in Sirach 26 that whether a man be rich or poor, if he have a good heart towards the Lord, he shall at all times rejoice with a cheerful countenance. So it doesn't matter if you're rich or poor, because you understand, you have understanding of your situation according to the scriptures, man. And then if the scriptures speak on brothers, certain brothers that are blessed with more than the next brother, he might help out the brother that's so called poor or not doing that good. So that's just to balance how Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai has it set up to balance things out. All right. And the next scripture I was going to give is Ecclesiastes 3:1. To everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under under the heaven. That's right. There's a season, all right, a period of time. So you have a period of time where you, like I was saying, your period of time where you're doing good, making cool money or whatnot, doing your thing. And then you have a period of time where you're struggling. Yet you manage, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai gets you a way to pay your bills, even though you're struggling, so called, to like barely get by. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai provides a way for you to handle paying your bills. All right. It's different. It's different ways that the Lord will take care of you. Because you, at the end of the day, if you have faith in the Lord, as the scriptures say, He's going to take care of you, man. Putting your trust in the Lord, cast your burdens upon the Lord. All right. And I know me personally, I had plenty of times where the Lord, I didn't know how I was going to get out of the situation or whatever, and then like almost last minute, so called, just something came through, and it was all through the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. And this is the last scripture I'm gonna get in Matthew's 6:19. Lay not up for yourselves treasures upon earth, where moth and rust doth corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal. But lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust doth corrupt, and where thieves do not break through nor steal. For where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. Yeah, that's right. So we supposed to be storing our treasures in heaven, man. Putting on the whole armor of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, man. Because the times that we're coming into, money isn't going to even profit you, all right? Riches profit not in the day of destruction, man. So you're supposed to be setting up your riches in heaven, all right? Getting this knowledge, because the only thing that's going to save you is these spiritual riches, man. All right? Not these carnal riches, all right? That's not even worth anything more than paper that's printed out on, all right? Because like the scriptures say, if you too focused on trying to go get some money, your mindset isn't thinking about the kingdom. All right, you're not going to be focused on this place being destroyed. You're going to be focused on enjoying your money and how you want to spend it here in this wicked ass society. You should be focused on the kingdom, all right? Focused on this place being destroyed, man. Prophecies coming to pass. Like the Apostle Gabar was saying in his video, money is the defense. Yeah, you should have your heart set on the kingdom, man. All right. You shouldn't put your trust in money. You should put your trust in Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, all right? It's a balance to things. Yeah, you need money to take care of your bills and whatnot and to do things in society in general. Yet, money shouldn't be your main objective in the society, all right? This word should be your main objective first and foremost. All right? So that was pretty much the point, and I hope that the lesson was edifying. So with that, I'm going to give all praises again to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to our apostles and elders. And shalom to all the Akim out there preaching his word in truth and sincerity. Keep enduring, keep pushing. Stay up, because as you see, we at the end of this thing. Prophecies coming to pass in 2017, Lord willing. It's going to be that year. And like Apostle said, this the year of death, destruction, and diligence. So with that, shalom.